If you saved every single civ, would panic not go up? Probably? Funding alert! Surprised I haven't lost an interceptor yet. Kinda lucky. I have not been clicking the abort button. Often at times when I should be clicking the abort button, so... Well, I don't think I should be clicking the abort button at those times. But in other starts, if I wasn't in Asia with terrible intercept times, I would be clicking the abort button more than I have been. So many buttons to press. I don't know where to send this.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Actually, this is just money. Eventually I want to autopsy them, I guess, but for the most part, I don't care about those. How many credits to build a new hangar? About 1,200?
We're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
We have some heavy abductions. I think I'm getting 5 abductions this month. I believe we are doing this. I don't think we've seen anything against that. Ooh, that says there is another hunt, actually. 3 more UFO missions. It also claims there's another research mission. Hot. Torpedo Bench, thanks for the $17 donation.
Been a while since I've been able to contribute, but much love all the same. Enjoy the bribe. Sincerely, a terrorized Canadian.
Thank you, terrorized Canadian, for the bribe. There aren't that many more soldiers to name, for what it's worth. I don't want people to be like giving me money, expecting to get something out of it, and then not getting much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there are a few more, but yeah, like, it's definitely going to slow down now that we have the roster built out a bit. Oh shit! Battle Scanner is just like a completely game-changing perk. I can now see things without having to walk my soldiers into them. Hydroxy ore. This is kind of weird. I'm gonna click on vital point targeting, but I haven't done any autopsies yet, so it's it doesn't do anything. But you click on vital point targeting. 2 base damage is just a lot of damage. Have an unnamed soldier not rectify. I do. Well, it's named. It's named as not rectify. Oof. Lucas, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it good that that happens during break? I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Hope you recover quickly. Ranger for our infantry, standard. Ooh, good level up. Actually, a really good level up. Kind of interesting how much the level ups you get can change. 25 more levels. It can change a lot about how the campaign evolves. Like if your infantry level up really high aim, you're going to prioritize a type of squad which can make your infantry shoot. Whereas if they don't, you just like play without infantry, whatever. One more Rocketeer, 5 Rocketeers. I do generally want a Rocketeer on every mission. And I don't hate having 2 on some. And I have 5 Gunners already. Alright. This is gonna be Specialist Torpedo Bench. I think the other reason, well, not other. I think a main reason that I go for 2 rockets on Rocketeers is the scopes cost $70. Like if I had another scope, I might put it on the Rocketeer. But I don't have another scope. Eight assaults. 8 assaults. This can be T-pairs. Y carbine on Rocketeer. Gives extra aim for shooting the enemies. You want to have a soldier who can kill low health enemies. One rookie. I don't think so. I think 1 engineer, probably. This is a heavy abduction, which is kind of a real mission. So I think we bring a real engineer. Certainly not the easiest mission. I do not have any medics, that is true. Kinda normal. We got better grenades. I'll have to build the foundry. Couple of months, probably.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this
This
mission.
is a spicy map, too.
Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Operation Enduring Scepter.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage
And
hostile
we got the low
targets.
ground
Watch
spawn
your backs out
point.
there, people.
This is a tricky map. It's kind of just divided by this big wall. This space is open. There's a little building over here, and then down here it's just cars for cover. Guess what? I can find out what that pot
Alien
is.
object in sight.
Where? What see no such object.
Let's have a peek.
That's 2 different pods.
Welcome.
Is it? Or did we reach a point where pods are more than 3 enemies? Guess I'm not 100% sure. More than 4 enemies, rather.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That's affirmative.
Heading out.
Really like this map? I also really like this map. It tends to be a brawl. I like the maps which are brawls.
I'm on it.
Lead Overwatch.
Eh, whatever. Let's see who's moving. Nobody? We heard some movement up here. Torpedo bench!
Boom!
That's why battle scanners are good.
Good to go.
1, 2, 3. Could just be the 3 of them, I guess.
That's affirmative. Now, X-ray spotted.
Heading to that location.
I'm just gonna shoot. I'm not that afraid of this being unsuppressed. Maybe I should have been.
Moving. Moving out.
Position confirmed.
I feel, Commander.
Overwatching.
Don't do it, thin man. Seekers.
I'm taking heavy fire over here.
Man,
Negative damage. They're on the move.
I am disappointed in you.
I'm about to start keeping score. I'm on the move.
Maybe I should have suppressed it, huh? Oh well.
On my way.
I don't think I'm getting that meld, and that's fine.
Okay.
We're green to go.
Understood, sir. Enemy spotted. They're trying to flank us.
Well, that's awkward.
Moving around the side.
This claims not to be hitting my soldiers below. I don't know if I believe it or not, but it claims not to be. This a gene mod focused campaign?
No, I don't. So I want to go home.
Help! Someone help!
Sure was lying to me.
Roger that.
Well, Seekers are kind of worthless. It's probably okay. Don't love being shredded, but...
I'm rolling.
Rockets scatter downwards. No, I think it was just lying. That is certainly a play that they just made.
Cover my flank.
Between the two bribed soldiers who are debuting on this mission, one of them had a better first day than the other.
Okay.
Why can't you see it? Are you kidding?
Got it. Dead and gone. Let's rock. Good to go.
I want to end this next turn.
Rock and roll.
It'd be a little difficult.
Will do.
Very difficult.
Getting it done. Eyes open.
Man! Why do you have to stand directly on the melt canister?
Roger that.
It's fine. I guess we lose that meld.
Running.
Yes, Commander.
Question is, do we lose our specialist who is bleeding out on the ground or not?
Right field, Commander.
Reloaded. Here they come.
Ooh. That's a strong, tall capitalist.
X-rays coming in from the sides.
Okay, we dodged the bleed out. Unless something goes horribly wrong, this should kill all of them. Good start to things going horribly wrong, though.
X-ray neutralized.
Moving out. Moving out.
Headed there now.
All mission objectives completed.
The whole deal 22 damage of turn 1 of Act 2. It's a vibe check. Block cards are good against that. Was that the soldier with the medkit? No. No medkit. 20 days, 29 days, I got 1 promotion for all this. Alright, cool. 16 mil, $100.
Remember, we will be watching.
Maybe build 1 more alloy plating. Remember when advanced beam lasers were 2 days away from completing? I remember. Because Maldu, it's just a resource which gets used to build things. Some of those things are quite nice. Maybe I meant to have more planes. I don't know, I have all this money and I'm not doing anything with it and it feels wrong. But on the other hand, what am I meant to do with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rookies at the moment with, I think that's 2. One more. Thanks for the 35 months, smash you! Is this just a standard campaign? Of Long War 1, random start, otherwise pretty normal. No like big second wave options or anything. Hidden potential, that's it.
Transfer complete.
Am I winning? I don't know. Maybe.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
6 hours, 13 hours. These are too bad. I think we wait 14 hours on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 assaults. 5 assaults. 5 assaults. A scout. You know what I can spend my money on, actually, is this. $84. Sure. We are waiting for Zarena. 14 hours.
Contact detected.
When it rains, it pours. Well, I don't. They're all the same, so.
We're in pursuit.
This month had an unusual amount of events. Nope. This is a normal May. Ooh, okay. Would have preferred not to destroy it, but that's a lot better than letting it just fly away. $100. Definitely better not to destroy it. Also, getting that done with 1 interceptor is really nice.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
You know, I should have checked that my soldier could actually promote before I did that. Well, it's on me. We could wait 6 hours for an actual officer. It doesn't really matter with the assaults, right? I don't know, having command is kind of big. We'll wait 6 hours.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Just had 2 destroyed UFOs in a row, complained about it, and then had both research missions large landed on the literal same day. Nice question mark? Oh! Only 2 on that aim roll. That's too bad. I feel like the soldier was in the running for like highest aim of any soldier I've ever had or something. Going to be a bit harder now. Washed up. Confirmed. So the EXALT missions have this strange mechanic where you can hack the communications devices of the enemies. And when you do, they have all of their guns unload. And then they can't attack you for a turn, for the most part. They can kind of still attack you, but for the most part they can't. And that changes the context of the mission a lot. The, like, ideal squad for a mission like this is very, very, very different from a mission where the enemies can actually shoot at you. Why still 3 HP? I haven't done one of these in a long time. Have they been warring for long? It's the 3rd month of the campaign, which is usually like... I don't know how long the campaign takes. Depends how long you like spend in late game. I feel like the campaign's usually like pretty much over after 16 months. This will be the 5th mission for K-Action J, so we can officer promote after it. Alright. We need to go 1 EXALT. We need to note the EXALT timer. 22 May. That means I should scan for EXALT on what, the 28th or something? I don't remember how you do it. Is there a reason not to use medkits? It's the same reason I'm not using like all the other equipment that I'm not bringing. It is worse than the alternatives. You'd be in 4 men clearing covert extracts. Yeah, you can do that.
The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position, but if EXALT manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact
It's a classic.
We have a new objective.
A classic. One of the maps of XCOM. This is a good map because... How many soldiers did I bring? Strange that they deployed on top of each other.
Moving.
It's a good map because you can shoot the enemies and they'll backflip off the rooftop, and it's really funny.
Heading for that location.
It's also just a good pitched battle. I have appreciation for maps that do that.
We finally have a visual confirmation of EXALT's operatives in the field, and from the looks of them, EXALT is working quickly to integrate alien genetic material into their troops. Until we know the extent of their capabilities, I would advise extreme caution.
Commander, EXALT forces are in position to hack the encoder.
Oh no!
If we don't secure that equipment, they'll be able to locate the transmitter.
Alright, go time.
Looks like EXALT deployed a series of communications relays in the area. If our operative can get close enough and access the relay using the encryption keys they acquired from EXALT's data, they should be able to temporarily disrupt the enemy's comm network.
My soldiers are very slow.
Solid copy.
Moving. Target acquired.
I've had aliens spawn in the right side building. Like that? Wild if true.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep EXALT busy for a while.
On the move. Hostile spotted.
That Rocketeer might be able to fire a rocket.
Set him up, knock him down. All an ass.
Down. Yes, sir.
Under the raised building with the ramps. Like in there.
Affirmative.
The thing I've seen is enemies going through this fence into this area, which bugs out pretty hard, but I've never had to kill all to actually finish the mission. You can eventually get line of sight of them if they do that.
Running.
I would really prefer me not getting rocketed here. But if it happens, it happens. That is good.
They're on the move. Rolling.
Heading out.
Never crit. Never a single crit for me.
Already there. Got it.
Huh, never mind.
Hunt 'em down. Time to motor. I'm about to start keeping score.
Yeah, complaining the right amount is key for any
Roger, mate.
successful strategy game approach.
I'm on it.
I, like, this should die to
He's down.
post-combat specialist, but I'm gonna kill it anyway.
Disrupted the enemy
Just in
communications
case.
network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Aye, aye, Commander. Dead and gone.
I'm on it, Commander.
Complaining increases RNG by 10%.
EXALT almost
So
has control of
true.
the encoder. If we don't stop them now, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. We have to get moving. Commander, we've got multiple hostiles inbound on Strike 1's position. Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
I should probably have left somebody up here. We've got one more hack left. Is it one more? Yes, one more hack left.
I'm on the move.
Seems mildly dishonorable.
Heading there now.
I feel like yes.
He's down.
I think in general there is little honorable
Okay.
about the EXALT part of the game. They did take 10 days of research from us.
You bloody ripper.
Important to keep that in mind for sure.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember where the rest of them like show up at the end of the mission. There's like another one here, there's one or two up here.
Pulling us.
Good copy. Moving on top.
Hamster eater!
That should throw them off.
Final violin, thanks to
Exalt's
49
taking some
months.
time to get their communications back up and running.
They're also betraying the human race. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of whatever. Whited? Nobody shoot there. I guess those are my specialist assaults. Corporal Jorbs will show him how it's done. It's a high damage roll.
Watch the side. Position's been compromised. They're moving around the side. Set him up. Knock him down. Location confirmed. Kill confirmed.
On my way. He's down.
Would the game be improved by the enemies being allowed to push you off the rooftop? Maybe?
I'm on it.
Not sure. There are a lot of games where the enemies can push you off the rooftop. Goodbye.
On the move. On Overwatch. Roger that. She's ready. Overwatch. Moving to position. Locked and loaded.
Commander, we've got additional Exalt forces moving on the AO.
There. I see.
I'll get him next time. Aye, aye, Commander.
They're panicking. They're terrified.
On the move. Dead and gone.
Enemy communications are down. That
Oh.
should keep Exalt busy for a while.
I mean, that's fine, I guess. I just left-clicked and accidentally hacked enemy communications.
Roger that.
Not actually what I wanted. Baldur's Gate 3 Longmore 1? I think Baldur's Gate 3 is already Longmore length, right?
I'm on it.
Surely.
I'm on the move.
I don't think we need to make that game longer.
Killed.
What we need to do is release patch 8 so I can have an excuse to play more of it.
Ready.
Alright.
Overwatch.
Pretty sure
Got it covered. Back online.
we win now.
Reloaded.
Let's do this.
I'm on it, Commander. Moving to Overwatch.
Looks like this is the
Yeah, eventually
reinforcements, Commander.
you just learn never to left-click in this game.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Yo, this is a lot of enemies. Five? Nobody went there then.
Got it covered.
Strange.
Get some.
I think we are okay without a hack. I don't think it's a problem. But sure. Always nice to have a button which makes the enemies not be able to shoot at you.
Moving.
Yeah, the nice thing about shotguns is that they deal more damage than the other guns. That's basically it. I thought that was going to be more profound.
That's it, Commander. The transmitter is secure, and it looks like that was the last of Exalt's forces in the area. Excellent work.
I got another achievement on the GOG launcher.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far, especially considering the conditions down there.
$270. Oh my god. Oh my god, $270.
Down the rest of Exalt's cell. Unfortunately, it looks like this was just a small part of their wider-reaching clandestine operation. We did manage to find some clues as to the location of Exalt's headquarters, though. If we can track down more of their cells and collect additional intel, we'll be able to narrow down the possibilities and take out Exalt once and for all.
My opinion on Baldur's Gate 3 Act 3 is that I've reached it like 2 or 3 times and haven't gotten more than halfway through it. There's just like too many people in it, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, patch 8 though, I'll for sure finish the game. 100%, trust me. I need another sniper. How am I gonna get another sniper? Kinda hard to get another sniper. I have one more soldier incoming there. How do you see how many soldiers they are? Have I ever played DOS 2? I played a little bit of it with a friend. I don't know. It was like fine. Yeah, whatever. You're still waiting on my Elden Ring speedrun. Yeah, at some point I will play the DLC. Someday. I don't know what to spend money on. There isn't anything to spend money on. As far as I can tell. I would just be like throwing money away. So basically I'm going to build a thermo generator here. And we're going to wait a really long time while it doesn't finish. I could rush a thermo generator. Maybe that's what I spend money on. I wonder if I rush a thermo generator, if there's enough time to get satellites up again next month. Did I try and enjoy the new Darkest Dungeon 2 roguelike DLC? You didn't like it? I have tried a couple of times to have any interest in playing Darkest Dungeon 2 and failed both times. Excavate more tiles over or only adjacent? I could be excavating more stuff right now. That is a thing I could be doing. But like, it doesn't achieve anything. There's nothing I want to build. Here, I'll click this. I finished the base game for Elden Ring twice. It was a bombing run. There's one more hunt and one more scout. In theory, the reason I set up over Canada at all was I wanted to fight their bombing runs. They're sending destroyers, though. so like that makes me less interested in the idea. Hold on. I'm just gonna look up how much panic this actually is. A bombing run is 8 panic. An additional 2 panic is added if the UFO is undamaged. Canada's at 90. 80, sorry. I think I meant to tag it. Our Phoenix cannons are useless at this point. They're good at killing raiders.
Disengaging.
Well, I have bad news, Canada. That was how much I was willing to spend on that, and it didn't work. Close. I don't think it leaves until 95 panic. And it is not at 95 panic yet.
There's a priority 1 transmission coming in from the council.
Target extraction. It's another one of the run a civilian across the map missions. Where are we? Brazil. Okay. Money, panic reduction, engineers. This is a lot of early engineers. I feel like this is a lot of early engineers.
We are confident that you will.
Is this the Van Doorn mission? No, it's the run the guy across while he tells you about like sanitation plants or something. Is it Van Doorn? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't say that I get new soldiers. 2 engineers as a reward, says Van Doorn to you. Oh, okay. I have 30 engineers right now and 28 scientists. 30 engineers is enough for another satellite uplink. So if I did rush this thermo, I could get another satellite uplink here, and then next month I could have Asia and US continent bonuses going already. It's a thought! Rushing the thermo also lets me build carapace a lot faster. Okay, so I was wrong about which map it is. It's Van Doorn. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Every officer is out of commission. I think that's okay. I think we just don't send an officer. It's a relatively easy mission, to be honest. Like, it's not super hard or anything. Isabel XCOM. That was going to be the chrysalid mission in Canada. Already done. That was last month. No, my snipers are rolling low all of a sudden. Was it close? I forgot if there was anything interesting in the chrysalid mission. I don't think so. double infantry. If it's what we're doing, it's what we're doing. I don't know. It feels wrong. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Plus 6 aim, plus 1 HP. I do think that the enjoyment I get out of hidden potential is like maybe more significant than it should be. I don't know. For a person who doesn't like rolling dice that much, I sure like XCOM.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next.
Nice. Operation Injuring Blade. This is your city?
UN
Oh.
official Peter Van Doorn and his entourage were caught in an explosion that decimated a nearby bridge, and we're picking up hostiles converging on the area. We need you to confirm Mr. Van Doorn is still alive, and bring him back safe before the whole place is overrun. Objectives updated.
You're the team here to get Van Doorn, right? You ran up ahead to find one
Please.
of those men who got caught in the
I'm
blast
trying to
from
move
those
my
freaks
soldiers.
at the bridge.
Those freaks at the bridge!
To take those things out. If you can go grab Van Doorn, we'll get you back to your aircraft.
Okay, friendly.
Running.
Headed there now.
I'm on it, Commander.
Latro sure does have dice rolls in the form of
Heading to that
Covert.
location.
Got it.
Untimed mission, no meld. The enemies are all thin men. Just kind of easy.
Moving.
I'm on it, Commander. Heading there now. Position confirmée.
Isn't life just a series of dice rolls? Maybe.
Okay. What was that?
Where are the enemies? Like, why don't they just walk into me and die? Like, come on. Come on, friends. Let's go. I got places to be. I got an entire planet to save.
There's something out there.
Doorn has already died. That's probably where the enemies are. Van Doorn probably killed them all.
Heading to that location. Copy that.
We are observing why all of the missions in XCOM 2 have timers on them.
Adjusting aim. Good to go. Ah, missed the target.
Okay.
I'm on it, Commander.
Oh, satisfying.
Planted him. Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now.
Good to go. Nice deal, Commander.
Got ourselves an active thin man in Fog of War. If only the wound timers ticked down as we waited for this interminable combat. Did the game freeze? I might go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. So, what do you think the aliens are doing to Shanna? Feels like an Alt F4 angle. Wait, I pressed Alt F4 and the game didn't close. Alright. You're waiting for me to move. Too true. Would you pay for me to go to a team building exercise at a boxing place, Twitch chat? Wait, this is like a long time ago. Isn't it?
Will do.
Aye, aye.
I guess it crashed trying to save
I'm on it, Commander.
between turns.
Heading to that location.
What's happening? We're trying to play a mission, but the game crashed trying to save. So, do I have a team? I could if you paid for me to go to team building exercises with them.
Solid copy.
Okay. Aye, aye, Commander.
My girlfriend is at a team building dinner right now, and I'm like slightly jealous, which is weird because I feel like I would hate those if I had to go to them, but also like having somebody else pay for me to have dinner and getting to socialize without having to do any work to organize it actually feels kind of nice. I do think that if I was, like, actually required to do something like that, I would hate it, though. How did that get this far? That quickly? Wow. I am impressed by that Seeker. It shows a certain go-get-em attitude. Sometimes you'd rather just hang out with your wife. That's fair. It's probably not mandatory, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not really sure why I think it's mandatory.
I'm ready.
It's probably a, like, please do this, but you don't have to. You had to do an improv team building exercise as a software development team. Yeah, that sounds like it could be rough. I'm sorry to hear that.
Come get some. I'm on it. Roger. It's killing time.
Sometimes I get to go to sporting event ones. Those are fun. For me. Because I get to be a guest to a sporting event. I guess we have to walk over there sometime soon. Battle scanner would be cool here.
Aye, aye, Commander. Move into position.
We'll go.
Okay.
Position confirmed.
Hello, May. Interesting coincidence. Were you named after the month, or was the month named after you, or neither?
You the ops team? Get over here.
Objective updated.
Your name is not May? Another interesting coincidence.
I'm on it, Commander.
Solid copy. Position confirmed.
If I was the lead detective in a crime show,
Get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
what country would I solve crimes in? I mean, like, I'm asking exclusively about the tonality of the show. Your parents found out about the month a few years after you were born.
You coming down here or what?
That could be untrue, or it could be true.
Copy that.
Moving to position. Rolling.
Your kid was named in May? Nice.
I'm on the move. That also.
It's untrue? It could have been like, you were an immigrant to an English-speaking country and your parents gave you an English name and didn't realize it was the same as the name of the month or something.
Roger, tracking.
I don't, like, where are the enemies? I guess they're over there. Why are there only, like, 2 enemies on the entire map, though?
Affirmative.
There are 2 pods over there? Maybe there are 2 pods over there.
Heading to that location.
I would like to go kill those thin men as well before I rescue Van Doorn.
Okay.
Wellington Paranormal? I enjoyed like half a season of that. Okay. That was either 2 pods at the same time or a very large pod. The problem with being the lead of an English detective show would be everything about it. But the upside would be I might get to work with David Tennant. And that's worth like a decent amount of suffering, in my opinion.
Headed there now. Location confirmed.
I'm on it.
What are the 10 ants named? I think just all named David. Nice hit. The thin men have decided they don't like my infantry. Oh, they've really decided they don't like my infantry. Oh, wow. That was a 72% chance to hit shot, by the way.
You coming down here or what?
Kind of a big number.
I'm on it, Commander.
Are you kidding? What do you mean you can't see? How can you possibly not see?
J'envoie.
If I were, hypothetical, if I were an international thief who mostly stole things for their educational value.
Damn it.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was a Jacques Orblong joke, but it was actually a Carmen Sandiego joke. Interesting. Is that a seeker? Probably. Take the shot! Acid? I don't care. Acid? Yes, please. Actually locks onto the enemy, I believe. Yeah, okay. So that's where the seeker is. Hello.
Got him. We're green to go. Back online.
Okay, clear map.
Team, get over here.
Now we set up
Orders confirmed. On the move.
to extract Van Doorn.
Running.
Which will involve shooting at some thin men reinforcements.
Running.
Solid copy. Oh yeah.
If you stole the Grand Canyon, wouldn't you just leave a larger canyon behind? Well, shit.
Back online.
Heading to that location.
When you put it like that.
On the move. I'm ready. J'y vais. Okay. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Time to motor.
I'm on the move. Eyes on the prize.
I'm Overwatch.
Is that John XCOM? Is it John XCOM? I don't know what XCOM's first name is.
You coming down here or what?
That's affirmative.
Isabel
Thank
XCOM.
God you're here. I'm still breathing, but I can't say the same for a lot of my boys. Let's get out of here before any more of those things show up. I don't know what outfit you're from, but I haven't seen gear like that before.
Commander, we should get the VIP back to the Sky Ranger as soon as possible.
Rescuing Van Doorn is nice because you got a very good, fairly high-level soldier. But it's also bad because if that soldier dies, you basically have to just concede the campaign.
On the move. Overwatch.
Like entirely out of embarrassment, right?
Stay alert, Strike One. We've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
If we get out of here alive, I just hope I get another shot at these bastards.
Embarrassment
I owe
and
it to my men.
sadness.
Copy that. Headed there now. Roger. Got my eyes on it. Heading there now. I'm on it.
Heading to that location. Got it covered. Solid copy. Come get some.
I'm on it, Commander. I'm Overwatch.
Long War making Van Doorn into a soldier is one of the best things the mod does. Yeah, basically the only good thing about the mod.
Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Where's it going? Why'd it go over there? Weird choice. What is Van Doorn in the normal game? Oh, it's just a mission. You don't, like, get the soldier afterwards? This is going well. We do get friendly as well, yeah.
Headed there now. Come get some.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye. That's affirmative. I'm on it.
Why does Long War 1 make Van Doorn a soldier? I think just because it seemed like it would be cool. I think that's the entirety of it. Get out of here!
Seriously, I wouldn't be here without your help.
VIP is safe and on board.
New objective received. Well done. Now you just need to eliminate any remaining hostiles.
Time to motor.
Comfort zone.
It's one of those missions where you do a whole bunch of stuff and then at the end they're like, by the way, your actual mission is to kill all of the enemies on the map. A very, like, gee, how original kind of moment.
What was that sound?
Rolling out.
I'm on it, Commander.
Stepping off.
Moving.
I'm on it, Commander. Come get some.
Comfort zone. Moving to Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize. Heading out.
Long War 2 would make this an evac objective. Oh, hi. Line of sight. Line of sight. How do you work?
Solid copy. I'm on it. On the move.
Running. Batter up.
How many why aren't you playing XCOM 2 questions have I gotten? 0, I think.
Headed there now.
1, which do you prefer? Question. But I think 0, why aren't you playing?
Yes, Commander. Confirme la position. I'm on the move.
How many would I like? 16.
Roger, Dodger.
I'm on it, Commander. Moving to Overwatch. I feel on Overwatch.
Why did the last one, like, go to the edge of the world?
Headed there now.
But why? But why?
Already there.
Health bars are kinda iffy.
Good to go.
It's killing time. Headed there now.
Good to go. Roger that.
Got it going.
Hope they release XCOM 3 soonish. I don't think they're ever going to release XCOM 3.
Moving to position.
Why don't I think that? Interesting question.
Yes, Commander. On Overwatch. Got my eyes on.
I think they're doing the thing where they try to put a variety of IP into XCOM to make more money. Oop. GG.
Looks like the VIP is secure. Buckle up and return to base.
Alright, 0 wounds.
I can't say I've ever seen an operation go that smoothly. Excellent work, Commander.
We got a promotion, and then we get some stuff. And then we get this, and we get a Van Doorn.
Touch, Commander.
And a friendly. Very nice. Van Doorn is a slightly better heavy. Friendly is a slightly better support. Average stat line here would have 13 mobility, and otherwise it's an average stat line. Average stat line here would have 65 aim and less will rate. And then Van Doorn also has steadfast, which is actually a pretty nice perk for a gunner to have. So generally just make Van Doorn a gunner, generally just make friendly into an engineer. I'm very low on engineers. Should be bringing an engineer in every mission. Like, leveling your engineers up to have them leveled in mid-game is kind of a big deal. They are very good support class soldiers once you reach mid-game. You thought they softballed an XCOM 3 announcement recently. Fascinating. I don't know if I've ever had 565 credits floating in a Long War 1 campaign before. Feels like a lot of money.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
It's only $350. I thought it was more. Well, there went all my money. It's currently 25th of May, so if I rush it, I do have long enough to build a satellite uplink and satellites next month. What's a fission generator do? This does 28 power, and this does 11 power. 28 is a bigger number. Ground materials hard, and a chain of shot down over oceans month end and payout for council missions had around 700 at one point. I could rush the satellite nexus. No, I'm researching other stuff. That's gated on computers, right? Don't think that's happening. Did I ever build a lab or workshop here? Yeah, this is going to be a 2x2 workshop block pretty soon. Build the foundry and 2 workshops. Okay, and then we're gonna research this and have to spend all of my money on this bullshit. Awkward. And by this bullshit, I mean the thing I have been researching toward for 3 full game months, so... I hope it's good bullshit, I guess.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
5 abductions this month. Nice, easy, moderate abduction. Hopefully it won't be anything too bad. I'll bring not rectify. What's her survive again? Yeah, pretty low aim. Bring Leronette. More Aerodose. More Aerodose. 1 Rocketeer. 1 Engineer. For my last 2. Infantry is generally going to be pretty good. Bring a rookie. Let's reroll Kovalev. 70 aim support class soldier wants to reroll. So let's find out who we are actually working with here. And I'm going to name you before I reroll. Exciting moment for Poincer. A 3 HP gunner. Well, okay. You're a gunner. You have 75 aim. Specialist. That's something. I just really need more snipers. I could reroll Van Doorn. I don't know if I've ever done that before. I think I will not do that instead. Heavy abduction. Let's bring a 71 aim rookie. I've been seeing soldiers named Learnet as long as you've been watching me play XCOM. Gotta get in it early. Get the bribes going. You double Rocketeer. Either you misremembered or it was indeed an internet rumor. No XCOM. Never XCOM. It's because we don't deserve it. Do you have a laser rifle for, I guess, the rookie? Roadway. Alright, let's do it.
Dropship has arrived.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Hey Fional, how are you?
Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
This is a very linear map. We will spawn at one side of the bridge, and then we will walk to the other side of the bridge. And along the way, we will kill the enemies.
Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Enemies. Actually, if I move here, I shouldn't pull them though, because this breaks up line of sight.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Я пошла. Will do.
That's affirmative. Getting it done. Big Brother is online. Come get some.
Big Brother is online.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Смотрю внимательно.
Rocket Man! Burning out his fuse up here alone.
They're moving around the side.
Kill for friendly? Shredder rockets won't hit the meld. Well, won't destroy the meld anyway.
I'm on it, Commander. Adjusting sights.
Simply blame the aliens for the explosions. Good thinking there.
Направляюсь на точку.
Is my rookie dead? My rookie might be dead.
On my way.
Roger that. Got him. Aye, aye.
So I think I should be shooting demolition rockets on top of a dam. I think it's fine. Right? I'm pretty sure it's fine. I'm gonna hunker and smoke.
Advance.
Oh, they are backing up. Keep being abandoned, friend. Feels bad.
Heading to that location. Alien object in sight.
Friendly with 2 kills? Yeah.
I'm on it, Commander.
Too much to ask for, I guess. Rookie needs a kill?
Уже иду.
Rookie still needs a kill?
Дерьмо.
Okay.
Am I going to build laser cannons? I will build some laser cannons, yeah.
Moving.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'm on the launch.
Double time.
On the launch.
You're back! Oh, the 30 and 22% kill? No, no luck. No joy. Are you going to kill my sniper?
They're moving to flank me.
Oh my god. Rectify wasn't a sniper, that was a rocketeer. But still,
Got it covered.
the enemies in Fog of War have been very cruel to me this campaign.
Hostiles pacified. I'm on it, Commander. Heading to that location.
Ясно. Moving.
Now my rookie needs 2 kills.
Good to go.
Rude.
Продолжим.
Aye, aye, Commander. Rock and roll. We're green to go.
I feel, Commander.
I didn't have cover.
They're on the move.
They're flanking us. Missed. Осторожно, они сдвигаются. Направляюсь на точку.
So it'd be a great rocket? Yeah. If only I had a rocketeer on the mission. Whoops.
Headed there now.
Got this kill for me? Thank you.
Конец лунатику.
Moving out. Moving out. Rolling.
Sometimes it kills.
Fastball special.
Moving out.
Game. Bye.
Suck on this.
Keeping them down. They're starting to...
Спешу. Получилось.
Moving.
Okay. Please don't one-shot one of my soldiers.
Heading out. Heading out. On my way. Good to go. Aye, aye.
14 melds, not bad. Pays for a rookie.
Поправка на век.
Hey, Slim Java.
Лечу.
Will do.
Probably should have done this first.
Stepping off.
Good missions so far. You know, the month, compared to how April went, has actually gone pretty well.
Already there. Roger that. Back in.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, the valves spawn and don't do anything. This is it's a DLC map, right? Was that stuff DLC actually? I don't actually know. So there was the enemy within expansion pack, and then there was the Operation Progeny DLC. Is that how it works? I feel like DLC used to mean a different thing when this game came out.
That's what we're looking for.
I'm on the move.
That's affirmative.
Idu.
Good to go. I'm on it, Commander.
I was wondering where my 7th soldier was. Feels bad. We used to call them expansion packs, yeah.
Направляюсь на точку. Цель.
Oh, my Rocketeer.
Они сдвигаются.
My beautiful, beautiful Rocketeer. What have they done to you? My golden son.
Eat this.
Got that bad grenade.
Position confirmed. Got it.
Уже иду.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I don't know what suppressing Seekers really does, because they just do that. Oh, I know where it went.
Cover my flank.
Wait, do I know where it went? Why did you shoot me? What is up with Seeker AI this campaign? Okay, well, cool.
On the move.
Impossible to say where the last one is.
Прощай. Moving out.
Affirmative.
Frag out.
Oh, solid. Bit on fog.
Everything by the numbers.
Okay, that's all the meld. Lost the Rocketeer to the loader crit. It's okay. Shurgan. Oh, damn. I didn't realize that was Rectify's 6th mission. That's actually pretty bad. Okay, well.
Remember, we will be watching.
Could use another Rocketeer all of a sudden. What's my rookie? New Rocketeer. Wait, that's not the rookie, is it? This was the rookie. New infantry. Ugh. 12 mobility infantry. Might actually reroll that. Don't particularly want a ton more infantry and desperately want another sniper. You think Arados will hit 100 kills this campaign? We're at 38. So yeah, somewhat likely. Australia would like a satellite. 30-day limit. That might be doable. It's kind of like, it's not really worth rushing for it though. Like, I'm not interested in hurrying a satellite uplink build in order to get 2 more engineers. It's just not really worth it. Excavation complete. I do need to excavate this. Let's do it now. Okay. We can make a scatter laser. Laser cannon, super heavy laser, laser sniper rifle, laser strike rifle, heavy laser rifle. We can now make, like, the good laser guns. After a number of failed experiments, we've finally succeeded in focusing an energy beam through a narrow field lens while still maintaining adequate energy efficiency. The result are extremely capable weapons that have a much greater chance of inflicting critical damage on targets. We believe these weapons are now ready for development in the field once Dr. Shen and his team complete the fabrication process. This isn't true, right? That's pulse weapons. Anyway. GR testing was also developed another prototype operating under the same principle, but relying on a modified prism to scatter the beam rather than focus it. We envisioned this weapon filling the same tactical role as a traditional shotgun, but without the ammunition constraints and with greater damage output. However, as with our other laser-based weaponry, heat dissipation issues continue to plague these designs. While developing these systems for our troops, we also blueprinted a variation suitable for mounting to our interceptors. Attaching this weapon to one of the ship's hardpoints should provide a significant boost in firepower to our pilots when engaging the alien craft. This is the laser shotgun. Might build one of these, but it's not a priority. Heavy laser rifle, one of these for the infantry would be good. Laser strike rifle, we want 2 of these. This is for scouts and snipers. Laser sniper rifle, won't bother building. This is like the sniper rifle that doesn't let you move and shoot. Moving's really good. Super heavy laser for our Shiv, which we never made. Laser cannon for our interceptors. We do want some laser cannons. We cannot really start building them yet, though, on account of not having any money. Probably want to complete a 2x2 workshop situation before we build that kind of stuff. So I have to decide what to research next. And I was thinking not much reason not to just straight go toward... What? Not to just go straight toward better armor. So improved body armor. Click that button. And I have to decide which things I'm building and which things I'm waiting on. I think 2 of these kind of mandatory. Heavy laser rifle also kind of mandatory, so I need 25 bucks. I kind of need to start stockpiling thin men corpses. I have so much stuff, but I don't have anything it's completely free to sell, unfortunately. Oh, there's also the Gatling laser, which is the squad sight version of the gunner suppression thing. I think that's good for right now. I could get a laser cannon going. We definitely want to wait until at least when I have the North American continent bonus to build a laser cannon, though. 30 alloy cost on this thing. They should give you a free prototype. That was added to Long War 2. We need to scan for EXALT now. I think I can keep selling Illyrium.
Intel scan complete.
In
Positive
Russia.
ID on EXALT cell locations.
Russia is not the place where we want them to be.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt EXALT cell in Russia.
Because one of the things you get from doing these EXALT missions is -1 bar of panic, and Russia's already gone, so the panic reduction doesn't do anything here. Oh well. When you build a laser cannon, you have to build them one at a time, once for each plane. Yes. Well, you can build more than one at a time if you want, but you do have to pay for each one. This is the 5th scout of the month. There is also one more hunt coming, I believe. Can I get nations back into XCOM after they leave? I can.
Eyes on the bandit.
And raid the alien bases.
Contact detected.
It does take a week to equip a laser cannon, yeah.
Bangs out.
Contact lost. Contact detected.
Engaging bogey.
Bless you, Thomas. I got everything this month except the one bombing destroyer. At least one thing got away, I think. I mean, these aren't going to be ready anyway, I don't think, but maybe if it comes toward the end of the day on the 31st, this will matter. There's a crashed raider. I kind of have some sort of a team. Can you go into debt? Yes. It has no negative repercussions other than that you can't spend money until you're out of it. I want to say. I'm pretty sure that's true. A gunner, a scout, a sniper? A rocketeer? An engineer? Actually really use an infantry. 7 hours on an infantry. Sure. I think that's okay. And one rookie.
Contact detected.
Yeah. So, essentially impossible for us to shoot this down, but at least it's only a fighter. I should be able to defend the satellite.
We're in pursuit. Taking heavy fire.
I don't know if that was enough. I only hit it with one missile. If the satellite gets shut down, I can just put another satellite up. All my sectoid corpses are gone. Wait, one rookie? Can you be promoted? You can't. Yeah, I think level another scout. This gets me up to 5 officers, which gives me coverage, even if an officer is wounded. Still need a 4th sniper. Kind of important. Urban block map for a raider. These are pretty miserable sometimes. There's some chance based on percent of missing UFO HP or something that the mission succeeds or fails. Correct. No medics. No medics.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Our target touched down inside a major urban center, and there's a risk of further civilian casualties if we don't secure the area on the double.
What if we do secure the area on the double? You can't criticize me for shooting rockets on top of a dam when we deploy on top of a building which has had a UFO crash through it.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
I'm not the one making irresponsible decisions, like on aggregate here. I'm gonna blame Bradford, personally.
Roger that. Moving out.
You're glad the alien fighter can't shoot down the Sky Ranger? That'd be kind of fun.
Rolling out.
Double time. Got it. Moving.
This is probably my preferred spawn location for this map.
On the move.
My preferred spawn location is a different map, but if I'm going to play on this map, I want to spawn somewhere like this. What would it cost to replace the Sky Ranger? Probably a bit.
Stepping off.
Seeker's not too big a deal.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's a very tricky map for line of sight for sure.
Solid copy. Come get some.
Don't have heat rockets. Also, apparently I can't fire through there. Weird.
Okay. Moving out. Down.
I killed a thing.
I'm on it, Commander. In hand, Commander.
Still 13 meld per can.
Bien.
I could go for suppression. Rather just kill it.
He fallado el blanco.
Man! Well,
Rolling.
that's unfortunate.
I'm on it.
No, I just don't have a rocket from here. Okay. Maybe from here next turn?
Eyes peeled, Commander.
I'm being flanked.
Are we doing this again?
Adjusting aim.
We're doing this again.
Recibiendo tiros.
Okay. I should just always suppress things, I guess.
Moving out. Moving to position.
Gunner has heat ammo.
Out of rounds. Missed.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay. There are 2 Seekers on 1 HP each.
On the move.
Ha! Aha! Ha! Aha ha ha! Are you kidding me?
Fading out.
Okay.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Watch the flanks.
Remember when I said, oh, Seekers, that's not too bad, or whatever I said? Okay, so we can't walk toward this or we lose sight of it for some reason. It's dead.
It's killing time.
Roger that. Ready to rock.
Cool. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's just relax for a second.
Ready to engage.
Listo para atacar.
Wounds happen, it's okay.
Weapons free.
Can we not fight more Seekers? I don't want to fight more Seekers. This is a Rocketeer. Don't scatter so far that you kill my infantry, please. It's on an infantry. Actually, I'm gonna run backwards, I think. Am I? We're great to run to. It's very hard to accidentally deal 4 to my own soldier with this. So maybe if we just don't do that.
Firing rockets.
That is a good outcome.
Moving to position.
One HP is enough HP to shoot twice here.
Nailed him. Target eliminated.
Just gonna make sure I'm not pulling a pot as I move forward. Looks like we're good. With heat ammo. Nice. Okay.
That's affirmative.
That's more how I thought the first seeker pod would go.
Killing time. Heading out. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Another meld can is possible. It looks to be the outsiders.
I'm on it, Commander. We've got eyes on the AO.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Get behind this door and they're a free kill.
Rolling out.
Good copy. Location confirmed.
10-4.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 2 things. 1, another seeker pod, obviously. 2, I can't go behind the store now because the seeker is going to walk through it, opening it, and giving the outsiders a free turn.
Headed there now.
On my way.
Seekers round 3.
Reloaded.
Move out.
Roger that. Scanning.
1 HP soldier with 4 seekers on loose is scary. Tell me about it.
Aye, aye. Oh, yeah.
Probably fine though. Seekers are big babies.
Moving out. Overwatch, aye, aye.
And I did bring my heat ammo gunner to the mission. Convenient.
The target.
Don't tempt them. We all know that JORBS is going to hubristically taunt the enemies. My viewers have a certain expectation of quality when they tune into this stream.
Won't even know what hit him.
On the move.
Yeah, that was a bit more of a rocket for sure.
Bye.
The door didn't open? The door didn't open.
Let's do this.
That's all the pods done.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Location confirmed. Rolling out.
Interesting spot with that rocket launcher, actually.
Moving out.
Moving out.
That's affirmative.
I can't really shoot a rocket, so what is, like, the plan?
Time to motor.
Don't know.
Corriendo.
Eyes on the prize.
Maybe there are some moves against which I can shoot a rocket. Because the meld is about to expire, I am going to open the door here. I am not properly prepared to, but it should be okay.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
Yeah, I mean, that is fine.
Getting it done.
I have command as well. Does anybody need a kill, other than the 2 people I already moved without checking yet? Looks like we're mostly ambivalent about it. Sniper kill if I can get it. Nope. Infantry kills? I like infantry kills. The rocket cost us $20. True. Technically true. Ooh, Adder Cobb. Does that engineer need to be named? This game does a really good job of having a variety of interesting enemies which are not necessarily equally threatening, but are all interesting to fight. I think that's kind of a common characteristic of good games from the era of this XCOM. It's not about, like, every enemy being balanced or whatever, it's about the enemies being unique to play against. Addercobb was a donation? Yes. Okay. I just forgot. Well, sorry, Addercobb. Is Leonid dead yet? Still not, somehow. This month has been overwhelmingly okay on the soldier deaths front. 1, 2. Definitely some wounds. Definitely some wounds. 15 more ranks for squad size 2. It's a big power spike. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like I need some more soldiers, yeah? 1 more. This is a thing. It's fine. It's kind of fine. I remember the EXALT scan? I did. Please don't destroy
Contact detected.
my thing. My thing is still alive. Alright, good. End of the month. I think that's the end of the month.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
We are launching satellites over the United States
Satellite launched.
and Mexico.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
Aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 25% less to purchase and maintain. You also get 10% bonus to psi training chances, not relevant at the moment. 25% reduction in time to complete autopsies and interrogations, kind of relevant. Not a violin, thanks for gifting a sub to Sign No Momi. Appreciate it. And all of a sudden I am making an extra $300 per month.
We're not picking up anything new on radar. Haven't gotten any outside reports either.
I've never rushed a thermo generator like this before. It sure is a thing I did. Now that I have the reduction in cost to build these, I think probably time to start building them. So, let's get on that. Flight computers have very good council requests for them, but they also sell for a lot. I'll sell a couple. One of these. I didn't research them yet, so I can't get council requests for them yet anyway. And the plan is just to kind of always be building one laser cannon and equipping one interceptor with a laser cannon. Eventually we will have ideally 5 laser cannons and 1 Phoenix cannon per hangar. Maybe 4 laser cannons, 2 Phoenix cannons, I don't know. Phoenix cannons are a bit cheaper and they are a bit better against scouts and raiders. Not because they deal more damage, but because they get more crash landings. Where's this thing? We look at a raider, which is a relevant thing to try to kill. And we compare a Phoenix cannon, a Stingray, and a laser cannon. We'll send them all unbalanced, even though that's not exactly what you would want to send. At this point in the campaign, we're talking more like 100, probably 150 research by the time we're actually getting the stuff equipped. So green is Stingrays, blue is Phoenix cannons, and red is lasers, right? So you can see that the lasers do more damage, but the Phoenix cannons do less damage per shot. And so they overkill by less. Alright, this wasn't quite in frame. So ideally what you want to do is you want to send a laser cannon interceptor at it first, and then you want to abort the intercept and send the Phoenix cannon at it when it's like 25% health or something, and the Phoenix cannon will get you a crash landing. It's kind of the job of the Phoenix cannon. Okay, how many resources? Did we decide that they... We decided that they take the resources from their bases and then plan the month. So it's 157 after this, and threat level 6. So it'll be that month. Double terror mission. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might need a little bit of luck to keep Canada. I kind of want to immediately buy 2 more planes. I'll wait until I get this money to do that. Second Terror won't go to Canada. I think they might be able to both go to the same place, actually.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Thank you, Shadow person. So, we did it. We got through May. Which means next we have June.